friend Nate. Awesome. Good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Awesome. We're going to be talking about some strategy and things like that. Emily, awesome. This wonderful meeting and getting a full house. And take the link. Take the link, guys. Take the link that I have and share it. Copy and share right now. I'm not kidding. Because you know what? Right now, you guys are the forerunners of whoever you're going to share and help with later. So I'm going to say you guys are going to be the connection points. So if they see it on your Facebook profile, you take the live link, tell them to come in, copy my picture, and I'll show you how to do it. Very simple. Get people in here, and they're going to know you, and they're going to go, man, this is awesome. And we're going to start the, 1 second, I had the name. Give me one moment here. He'll be joining. Bye, hon. Love you. Have a good day. Let's go back to what I was showing you on here with, actually, no. We're going to go and I'm going to show you how to post this. Really simple stuff. So here's the link right here. You can get it in the Affiliate Marketing Like a Boss community, and you can just copy this link here, right? Highlight it, right-click, copy. But what I would recommend is on my page, and I'm going to share this too, right here, free funnel hookup at 12 noon today. And so just copy that, and because it's just after 12, say we're live now. And so I'll take this and I will put it on the group that we were just at. And so I'll show you how to do this. Affiliate Marketing Like a Boss. So you can do this on your personal page and do it on any groups that you have, things like this. Invite people in, and I'm going to sell them for you. I'm going to share them strategy and mindset and everything like that. So here's a group. I'm going to post it on here. Let's pick something. What's cool, guys? What do you think? What should we post? What kind of a picture background? Let you guys pick here.
The one with the hearts on it.
With the heart?
With the smiley face hearts.
I love it, Kathy. Let's do that. Awesome. All right. There we go. Now, because it's already noon, funnel hookup right now. Hookup and live. Join us. There we go. See? That's cool. So you can copy that if you want. Just type it, put the actions in there. I'm going to post it just like that. And now I have the link here. And before anyone else comments on it, I'm going to change up the copy a little bit again because it says today. I'm going to like it. And free funnel hookup. There we go. And I want to get the link. And that's what's important, is this right here. So the link's not below. There we go. Done. And when I post that in there, it should propagate, and then it gives them something to click there. So done. And that's it. So throw something like that up on your page. Really simple, easy peasy. And people will be able to come in. I've got a pro account here, so we can do whatever it takes. We can hook people up. And let's see, I'm going to stop sharing, see who's in here. So I can only see 5 people. Okay, great. So there's Nate, Evelyn, and Emily, James. Welcome, guys. So just before I carry on, because there's some people here I'm going to be helping with right now, give each of you guys a chance to just share right now on, say, on this live, if we can, how we can help you, and how we can help you. Some of you do have the viral funnel right now. Some are already have it connected. Some want it connected today, and some are probably wondering what that is. So where are you at? I was talking to Michael before we got in, and I have touched base with Emily a bit. We're going to go and hook her up today with that, best we can here on our live, but definitely will be today. And so Caroline, Evelyn, Nate, and Kathy, can you guys share with me what we can cover for you? Yes, Nate?
It's fairly easy for me. I'm still feeling very much like the newbie. I'm very, I don't know, lack of a better term, intimidated by all this marketing stuff. So.
Okay. Okay. Can completely understand. Nate just says he's good with the funnel, thanks to me. So thank you, Nate. And I'll tell you, the only reason you're good with it, Nate, is because you did go through the learning curve. All I did is I shared the steps I went through ahead and what I learned and figured out and built a system, and I gave it to you, and you took the action to put it together. And so, Caroline, in this, I'll tell you, everybody is learning, and even experts, even Frank Curran says, hey, I'm learning and I'm trying something new, because we're always trying to get better. And so that's the only one secret, is just what can I learn today that's toward the goal for tomorrow. And that's really it. Like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day, and no marketer was a millionaire in one day without some kind of silver spoon. So
what?
They all started.
I'm not going to do this in a day. That's it. I'm out.
Okay, that's all right. I'll stay in this world, and I'll help other people that are in this world with me. But I know you didn't mean that. So that's awesome. So with the marketing, I guess with mindset, there's a few ways to go. I mean, you can flash cash and go, here's all this cash. But I mean, honestly, thanks for joining, and thank you for joining your camera with us, Evelyn. Good to see you. This lady, she's got big plans for the country where her family's at, and she's taking some serious action and has not given up. I've seen her for about a year, and she's learning, she's growing. I remember a year ago, she didn't even know how to use Builderall or do this or do that with it. Now she's learning, to do the websites, to promote. She has big hopes, dreams, and plans, and has even started doing seminars, just opening up an area. It's great. So marketing, Caroline, is just taking what you know, which can be one step ahead of the person behind you. And you reach your hand out and you say, I have something that I found that works incredible, and I know where I'm going. Take my hand, and I'll share the one thing that I've learned with you today. Because tomorrow I'm going to know something more, and I'll share that with you too. And so that's how it works.
I think one of my biggest challenges is that I'm very much an introvert. So even just getting on this camera in front of me right now is a huge step for me. I'm very intimidated by talking to other people and not stumbling over myself. They'll ask me a question and I immediately doubt myself. So it's a point of getting past that.
Okay, awesome. Well, you're doing wonderful. I would never have known that you're an introvert. So I guess extroverts, they get charged up and they get energized when they're in situations like this. Introverts, sometimes they could put it out, you'd never know, but sometimes they go, I need to rest and read a book or something like that. So save up your Energizer Bunny batteries, put it out there. It's great. People are going to love you, your character, your personality, and what you have to offer, and they're going to identify with that. And there's many introverts. And you know what? You can be an encouragement for them. Seriously. And so that's part of your story. And don't be afraid to share it. And then go back and have your coffee or your tea and watch Netflix after you've gone and you've shared and you've helped a lot of people. Exactly. So Nate's hooked up, James is hooked up here, Michael is in process, Emily is ready to rock and roll right now. Then I just need to hear about where Evelyn and Kathy is at. in the room here today, and then I'm going to start doing some practical hookups and showing you guys a few things in how to market. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Evelyn or Kathy, either one of you guys, just let me know here where you guys are at, say with the viral free funnel or with Builderall. I know you both have Builderall, and how we can touch base and help you here today.
The funnel that you wanted, that you are sharing, I already have that on my dashboard. The EC commissions.
Yep.
I don't know how to promote.
Okay. We'll cover some of that.
I don't know who among the people in the solo ads can be, can be productive.
That's true. I may have a little bit of a tip and a line on something last night I'm going to have to try out. And there was someone I'm going to be connecting with that has been running some case studies with some solo ad vendors and been vetting them. So it is an interesting market. And I will tell you that you don't have to spend $1 a click. Actually, myself and James, others will tell you, you can spend $1 or more a click and it doesn't produce any better than someone that you can spend 20, 40 cents a click. And there's a reason for that. And so now that I've been learning and I've been going into this because traffic is important, we found some that produce clicks and some that don't. That traffic is very important. That a lot of these solo ad vendors, I don't want to go off topic too long here, but they have lists of, let's say, 100,000 people, just example. And then they run it. They run the traffic. They run the same ads with their clients. And then eventually people get sick of seeing the same offer, right? So it's not producing for them. So what they do is they go to their solo ad vendor buddy and they sell half their list, and they go to another buddy and they buy half of his list. And so they rotate their own lists among each other. So that's how it changes. So they may see the different offers, but it's the same lists that are kind of going around. There may be a few million of them or whatever, but at the end of the day, that's the brunt of it. So where you want to wind up is the vendor that actually is generating the leads in the first place. So before they get targeted and over-targeted and retargeted. Now that's important. So knowing this, there's two strategies. I'm going to find the source where the people are bringing them in before they rotate everywhere. Okay, that's super important. So that's on my radar that I'm looking for. The second is, I'm not going to say too much because I have to prove it out myself yet, but I have a feeling I know how, not a feeling, I've seen it, I just have to do it, how I can garner and generate a fresh list myself for incredibly cheap. And so if I can generate a list myself that's new, that's fresh, that hasn't been retargeted, then I can market to it. And if I can generate large enough lists, then I can do that for my team. And it's new, okay? And then if it's done, sell it to those guys if that's what they do around the circus. That's fine. But other than that, I want to try and get fresh leads, and so I think I have an idea on it. It's a whole nother campaign. So enough of that rabbit trail, but that's kind of the meat and potatoes of solo ads. So one vendor that takes a 20-cent click buyer, they just go and they resell it for 40 or 60 or 80 cents, whatever they paid for, and sometimes they just charge a lot because they're a better seller and they say mine are better. It's all the same stuff for the most part, just so you know. Yeah. So good question, Evelyn. Kathy, how can I help you here today and cover that?
Yeah, I was trying to put some funnels together, but I'm in the process of fixing it up right now, so I haven't gotten a chance to connect them yet.
Sorry, a little bit of the word broke up there. You're in the process of putting a what together?
The funnel.
The VFF, the viral free funnel?
Yes,
Perfect. So this could be great. So, Emily, just so you're ready, you got your camera off. What I'm going to need from you is I'm going to need, and if you don't have it all here right away, that's all right. I do have a video that I can share with people because I've done this hookup before, so there could be a link in here because it can be a long process, depending. And the biggest thing is not having the right email and the passwords for your affiliate links so you can make the money. Because I've got multiple income streams that you guys are going to make on this funnel. It's not. Sorry? Oh, Kathy, I think she has her mic on, so I'm going to. Oh, she turned it off. Great. So, Emily, if you have, if you want to send me in Facebook, you can put your. I need it for your GetResponse account, your ClickMagic, your EEC, and if you want, I could do your Builderall as well. If you want to change the passwords to something bunk and then just give it to me while I'm talking, then you can change it back after. I mean, I don't want anything other than I could just do it for you, or I could, I could do remote control. It's a little bit slower that way, but better than talking someone through it. I could kind of show and do it, then other people can follow. And those that can't follow or are catching the recording today, there's a link as well that you can follow in detail with this. So we'll need the GetResponse account you got for me and the ClickMagic account, the EEC passwords at the bare minimum anyways.
What's the ClickMagic account?
What was that?
What's the ClickMagic account? What's that for?
That's where the magic of marketing happens. That's awesome.
So how will I connect with it?
I'll give you, you know what, right here in the chat, I'm going to give you the link for everything here, all right? So
okay.
Let me grab it so everybody has it because we should be all on the same page. And you're going to do this with your own teams as well, okay? So this is very important for you guys to know as well. So you can copy it and let's see here. You can copy what I'm doing and then just put your own links for your own teams.
Greg,
Yes.
the links for GetResponse and ClickMagic can be the ones that we're going to have for the free trial before we enter, right?
The GetResponse has to be paid. That can't be free because what's going to happen with the GetResponse is you're going to get 100 email autoresponder sequence installed, done for you inside your account. That's huge. That is so huge. And with a free account, you can't import like that and run those sequences and generate the traffic and keep all the leads. Okay? So this is set up so that all you have to do is literally focus on, let's go back to it, marketing. You have a product and you have a system. And that's what you need. If you don't have a system, you can market all you like, but it's not going to take much traction. If you have a system that can market and funnel people and collect leads, then you can promote. You can promote on Facebook, which your posts kind of go down in importance. From day 1 to day 30, they go down. Or you can promote on Facebook as well, on YouTube, where when you promote, it may not be as important today, but on day 30, it's 10 times more important. And then you could do on Instagram. So you just have to learn to promote once you have your systems in place. And here, I'm going to, in the chat, I'm going to put the links for everything in there, and then I'm going to explain it. So what I just posted in there is the link for the viral free funnel. That's the top one, the Google Tools, EEC VFF, the viral free funnel. Then there's a link to ClickMagic right there. And yes, there's dots and brackets. Just remove those dots and brackets. and put a dot, a period. And the reason I did that is when I post in Facebook Messenger, Facebook is not kind to us affiliate marketers. They want us to pay dearly with a lot of money for their attention and their traffic, which is very spotty at times. There's a lot to learn to get it right and tuned in, which we'll get there too, okay? We'll get there too. But first, start with free traffic, get your system in place, get it working, get some people hooked up, and then launch your same ads that you've been using in groups on your Facebook page, and then just take one ad that's working good and hit boost post, and then pay $5, and we'll share that and we can help you with that too. Especially when you're on our team, when you're on the boss team, we're gonna have a special group for that, and we have videos to help you hook up your ad account and everything, but we're not doing that today. But I'm just sharing where you are able to go as soon as you're able to learn and you're feeling comfortable. The next link besides ClickMagick there is the Get Response, and that's an autoresponder, which I'm telling you about with the email links. So I'm gonna do a real fast demo of this stuff, how awesome this is, and then we're gonna jump into hooking this up right now because that's what we're doing. We're not talking, we're doing, all right? So let's get doing here, and I'm gonna show
Because I
this.
have to go into a therapy, I'm gonna ask you two things.
Okay.
You said about you have to sign up for ClickMagick and Get Response before you go pro. I had already done that.
Yeah.
I have already gone through the pro. And now I'm gonna sign up for the ClickMagick and Get Response. What is the difference?
That'll get set up because you're not going to get the commissions otherwise. Because there's multiple income streams with this viral free funnel.
Okay.
And so I've hacked the system, and if you've already got the accounts and different stuff like this, let me say this. If you have Get Response or ClickMagick and you've been an affiliate with it for a long time and you've got a dozen people and you're making money, you know, just leave that alone. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some money on the table, but you've been doing it. But for those that don't, if you have an account, if you get a new account, I know there's a little bit of, hassle today, but it's an honest mistake. It can happen, and you didn't know, that's fine. But I'm just sharing that there's money left on the table. There's 2 income streams I'm gonna open up for you guys through the viral free funnel that you're gonna wanna get. And one, you're gonna get money in 3 different ways with Earn Easy commissions. So let's just say that's one income stream, but it has 3 different ways that it brings in money. I can explain that later. Well, actually, yeah, you can make money off for free, and just people signing up and checking it out. You make, on the 14th, you'll be making $2 per person that signs up, okay? Not even $1. So that pays for traffic, that pays for stuff, that pays for advertising. It's great. The next thing is, if you're pro, you're gonna make $100 for every person that goes pro. Cash, done. And a lot of people go, it's part of a system and I want it. 50% on average is a 50% conversion of people that go pro. So if you want to stay free, that's fine. I wouldn't stay free forever, but personally myself, I understand the marketing. I went pro instantly, and I was instantly, I on one promotion, the day I did it, I had my money paid back within 24 hours. And then that week was paid back again, and then the next week again and again. And so I never left any money on the table, because if you don't go pro, they're still upgrading, you just don't get the commissions. And that's fair, that's understandable. So it's a one-time fee, and up until the 14th of November, it's only $150. It's going to 200, which isn't, it doesn't break the bank, but it's an extra $50, and why spend that if you don't need to, if you're serious about marketing? I just encourage just go pro. But like Emily said, take the links I put in the chat. I hope everybody knows how to get the chat window, and just sign up with the ClickMagick and Get Response there, so I can help hook you up. And what we're gonna do with Emily, if your funnel's not ready, Emily, I can also do another time. I have a video where I can share with everybody too. So if you feel you have to go, I can give everybody the video on how to hook things up that are with me. That's not a problem.
I'm gonna have to go, and I'm gonna be back in about half an hour. I'm gonna contact you on Messenger.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be probably done with setting up ClickMagick and Get Response.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Because those are
Okay.
incomes too. They're gonna bring in money from everybody that signs up with Pro. They're gonna get response. They have to. So instead of
I know.
another company gets it, now you're gonna get it, and
Yeah.
and in your uplines, and then ClickMagick as well, and then Builderall as well. And I'll be adding something in for other people later, but I won't be talking about that today.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Emily. Thanks
Bye.
a lot. Bye bye.
Okay, Greg. The easy commission funnel that you are talking about, is it the same as the easy commission funnel that you shared long ago?
It would be, I don't know about how long ago. I've been just working on it with pre-launch here within the last month. So
No,
that's
it's I already had it months ago, and you and James were my sponsor. When I get into that funnel, the EEC commission, it shows up your name as my sponsor.
me.
Yeah, and Greg
Okay.
and James.
I can't explain that. You'd have to show me. Could you log in and give me a screenshot, and I could definitely answer that for you. I don't know how
It's on
that's
my
happening, but
It's on my dashboard.
can you share the screen, Evelyn? You can just take your mouse and go down to the bottom of your screen if you're on a PC, and you'll see a bar pop up with a little green square that says share. It's like right there, like where my finger is touching, right there.
I'm using my phone.
Oh, you're using your phone. Okay, yeah. I should have. Silly me. Now, are you logged? Yeah, can you share your screen on the phone? You can with iOS. Do you have your computer there with you?
I'll go downstairs to
Sure.
be online and
Okay. When you have it
to my dashboard.
okay. When you have it pulled up, Evelyn, then just take the phone and you can show it to me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen about some of the marketing here. This
Yeah.
is what we're all gonna be working with. This is how you have to deal with Facebook when they mirror your live. It goes backwards or something. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to find now, I think all of us here have the most amazing platform in the world for marketing, and that is Builderall, right? Right?
Right.
It's awesome. So I'm going to share something. I've got a folder of some stuff, and I put this together. And we have our Canva girls in here and other people that know how to make things with video. And so I took different logos like from Aweber and GetResponse and things like that. And you know, people that are marketing out there, there's a ton of people that understand they need to have an email autoresponder for a list. And it costs a lot of money eventually. And a lot of people aren't making a lot of money, but you know, they're paying a lot because these autoresponders end up going up to $200-300 a month. And we have Mailing Boss that here's an actual campaign, and there is no click or link. That's why there's no click-through rate. If there's no link to click, there's nothing to click through. Makes sense? But there's an open rate for the content that they all got, they all opened, and the delivery rate. And so this is an autoresponder that if you have Builderall, you get this for free for your own marketing, which some of you know, but maybe not all of you know that you can also promote just the autoresponder as a lead magnet with a one-time buy of $49 just to hook them up once for life, and they have unlimited email for life. They never pay again. I mean,
Greg,
It's amazing.
Sorry. I do have a quick question regarding Mailing Boss.
Yep.
Where can I go to learn how to make sure I myself am not getting blocked? Over the last week, I've tried to respond to, I think it's either 2 or 3 different links. And it was people that were using Mailing Boss, and I actually deleted the picture last night because I was using my Gmail address to sign up for it. And I was getting a response where it wouldn't go through, where it was saying that my email was blocked because I was using a Gmail address. Is there a workaround yet for that?
A Gmail address.
Yeah, my normal email address is lnc+5@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So I'd enter that and I press enter and I'd get a box popping up telling me, I'm sorry, your email is blocked. But it was because, again, it's not blocked anywhere else, but it was in Mailing Boss.
Now, James is the resident expert on emails. I would presume that it's because you don't have your own domain, and Gmail is not set up to be doing heavy marketing and things like that.
I wasn't
instead of an
even using it for marketing, though. I was just signing to somebody's list. And because they were using Mailing Boss, my email would not go through to them.
Oh.
It was coming back stating that my email wouldn't go through. It was blocked.
That's interesting. That's almost one of the first that I've heard of that. It could be like
happened.
if your email has been blacklisted, there are things called blacklists. So I don't know what you've done with your email, what you've signed up for, or different things, but sometimes
it's working everywhere else. That's the part that's bizarre. I've used this email for the past 15 years. I've never had an issue with it.
Well, send me your email in the chat, and I can send it into support and ask them to whitelist it. But you can have a blacklisted email, and it will work. It seems like everywhere, but there's certain places, and this is one thing that is good about Mailing Boss, is they registered it on the blacklists for the spam reports and different other things, so that it protects us as marketers, so we don't have everybody getting in there. Okay, Evelyn, I can see it. That's good. I got it. I understand. Yep. So what you'd end up doing is getting, like you signed up for something and your email got on the blacklist. Most people don't register their email campaigns with blacklists to protect their companies. They don't.
Right.
So Mailing Boss Builderall has done that. And so if your email got flagged or with certain other things that have been deemed questionable by the list, it has a very high priority to keep their list clean. And so your email has been probably flagged.
Which is interesting because to sign into Builderall, etc., that's the email I use. And I've got no problem there. It's bizarre. I've never seen it before. I've never seen anything like this happen before.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd ask. Go on.
Okay, no problem. Evelyn, if you can hear me, we got it. We can see. We can see you now if you want. That's good. All good.
But it's already there for maybe 3-4 months.
Yep. Yeah. A prior funnel. Yep. No problem. So Caroline, what I would mention, so you have Builderall, then put a ticket in and just mention that to support. Okay, just put that in there, say that, and they can probably manually put it in there for you. But it's just all your email you have used to sign into other things that you've opted in has obviously triggered the email police online, and your email is blacklisted. So not saying everyone cares about blacklists. You can still go through a lot of stuff, but Builderall does, because they don't want the spam rating to go up for the rest of us marketers. Okay?
That's why I was wondering if there was a workaround. I think it was Shelley did a bunch of stuff on that, but I just haven't had a chance. I was hoping for a little direction, but I'll get in touch with support.
That's it. Just send that in. It should be done easy, and because they have it. All right?
Okay.
Perfect. So what I was sharing here is, I took all these things here, and, you can see how I took a explosion. I typed free in there. I cut that out. I made a ping. I took this email. I put it together here. I took the logos AWeber and then get response. And then, I made another ping here. And I started putting them together, right? So sometimes I do it in layers. And at the end, I wind up with this product here. And then I end up promoting this. So I take this, and it says it all pretty much. Email, they're not going to miss that. And people know these two giants, and they also know the pain of how much it costs. So never pay email again, free for life. Enough said. That's it. And then I gave some proof on there, made it stand out, and I posted it into some groups and some marketing groups and things like that where you can post for free. And you get comments. And so, and what I do is I put in there, put a comment, or people, they just start commenting. And then you get back to them. And then you have, I'll show you. Let's see. I don't have that one pulled up yet for my list, but this makes sense to me. It may not to you, but I have a Word document for the funnel where I have all these different quotes and things that I can grab that are the brunt of the message. I personalize everything still. It may seem like a lot of work, but you know what? It's personal. And so I've got a lot of different responses for the brunt of the message here, where people, if they say a certain thing, it correlates. Because there's, like example, someone goes, hey, I'm in now, I've got it, or I just bought, where's the funnel? Well, underneath that heading, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to add some more stuff. It's a list. So as you start replying to people, which you have to do, I can give you this list. You're going to have to take the time to read it and then personalize it for yourself. And then when someone gives a response, it can be generic, but I always address people and see what they're doing. I sometimes check out their page. I say, man, you're already marketing. This is going to be awesome for you. Or I see you're wanting to learn. This can help. And then I copy and paste that. It saves a lot of time. So I'm being personal. I'm reaching people where they're at. And I'm saving time by giving them the brunt of the information, copy and paste. Does that make sense?
So in that email, we will use get response.
Get response. That was Mailing Boss for Builderall. So the viral free funnel, you have you have 4 main platforms, and you make 6 different incomes. So you have EEC, which is the way to give people the ability to make money for free, pretty much, by giving great value marketing courses, content, and training. So people that have know nothing, they can watch it. As if you've gone through, you will have seen and you will have learned a lot of great stuff. And now that you learn, don't dismiss the value, because there's people that, like Caroline said, that she's learning. She knows a ton more right now than people she knows. And people will be looking up to her going, hey, I'd like to learn. So unless you want to, hi Mike, thanks for joining. So unless you would like to, I'm just going to mute you, Mike. Your mic is on, and so it's a little bit loud. But you can always unmute it, because I would like to hear from you too how we can help, okay? So, so Caroline, unless you're going to train somebody over and over and over again, that's why I built this system for all of you, because number one, Michael said he's not a fan of doing videos or movies or getting in front of the camera. Caroline said she's an introvert. I get that. There's a lot of you that go, I don't have a camera, I don't know how to hook it up or get it online. I get that too. So we built this system so it has the camera, it has the videos, it has people up front, it teaches the courses, it helps people from start to be able to make money online, and all you have to do is share. And I just shared a way that you guys can get this funnel or any product online by doing simple pictures like I did and posting them in groups, posting them on your wall, sharing them on social media, and then for those that want to say, hey, I'm going to get in front of the camera today, I'm going to try it, do that too, because you get great response. And then you have the pictures to show, you have the proof, you have the testimonials. The viral free funnel has the testimonials built into it as well. So you have everything you need that you don't have to create.
Yeah, internet is good. Yeah.
So what I would say as well is, so EEC gives the people the ability to make money for free in the front end. It gives them the value. Then it also it gives them the system that they need, Get Response and Click Magic, which is amazing, and I'll show you why. And then Builderall ties it all together so you can actually market online. Without having a web platform that's hosted online, you really don't have anything. You'll only ever have a few pictures you can chuck out here and there, but you're going to have to keep doing that. With Builderall and having a website platform, when you can have an entire system like what I've given you, and you can have more systems, and you can replicate systems, and they're working automatically for you in the back end on autopilot. That's super important. So let's go into, you can see here I've got Click Magic right here. And what this is, yeah, man, I just started, I took one link down and it was still running, people were going into it. This thing converts in high 50 percentile, this funnel. And 50%, high 50, it's great. And you can see all that right here. So you get a link, and you can share it. You can shorten it. Let me show you what an affiliate link is. An affiliate link is this long, ghastly looking thing. It's terrible, but it's necessary. Okay? It's a tracking link. It's how you get paid. So I can show you my link to Builderall in my back office. And I can copy this. And if I show you, I just paste it here. No, that's not it there. That's not the link I want. That's just for the office. Okay, they shortened that up, which is nice. I want to promote a funnel, money-making funnels. There's a whole bunch of done-for-you funnels in the back office here. But like example here, take a look at this. I click on that, and I paste this. Paste that in Facebook, or on Instagram or YouTube or anywhere. I mean, people are going to be scared of that. They're going to look at all this and go, am I going to get a virus? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, as affiliates, we know that, but I tell you, if I saw that before, after, experiencing viruses or things like that on my computer, I'd be scared to click that link, to tell you the truth. So what you do, I'll show you. I'll make a new link and I'll delete it. You want to share this link. Say this is for your money-making funnel. Okay, so for me, it's the VFF, the Viral Free Funnel. You can call it that. So you can call it the VFF. So I'll call it the VFF Money Making Funnel. So there's the name, so I can identify it, and I can just put money funnel, right? And then I put the link in the bottom here, and I bought a domain, guys. So when you get Click Magic, you will see this instead. You will see where it says clickmagic.com and then whatever your name of the account is. So it's a lot longer than what I have. You can see I shortened it up, even shorter than ClickMagic, or around the ClickMagic size, by buying this domain and then you hook it up. Super important, I would say, especially for Facebook. If you try to post something on Facebook that has this, they'll block it, okay, or Instagram, because they want you to pay money. So I'm just sharing with you, and they tell you that so you can make the max amount of money. You get a domain, you can get them for free. You can get them for $1 or $2 for an entire year. It's nuts. Nothing. It's peanuts. So hook it up, and then you put what you want to call it. Put your big, long, ghastly affiliate link in there. Create link. And I'll show you this. It's awesome. Just like magic. I go here, and you can see I just created it. This is the one I just made, the VFF money-making funnel. And I click this gear icon here, copy the tracking link. I go up to this here. I get rid of that horrible link, and I paste that. That's it. That's short enough you could even memorize it. And you can memorize your own links. You could type them on the fly. You can put them on your phone. You can have a spreadsheet. And when I click enter, it automatically redirects. They're already committed. They're going to your page. It redirects to your affiliate link. Boom, away they go. They're not looking at that link anymore. It doesn't matter. And now they're going to the funnel or whatever you decided you wanted to send them, like whatever site you decided that you wanted to send them to, okay? So it's awesome. The next thing is, you can see here there's zeros. See these zeros here? I'll just give you, this says total clicks. This is unique clicks. And this is fake clicks. Flagged, like bots, traffic, scammers, stuff like that, okay? It blocks those, all right? So let's refresh this. And see, it's 0 right now. It's going to be 1 because I went through there. Okay, you guys want to try it? I'll put it in the chat. Let's do this. Let's do this right now. It's on the screen here. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and you guys right now go and click the links if you want. Put it in a new tab, try it, and we'll come back here and we will see the tracking. I'll show you something that's magic in here and why this is so important. So while you guys are checking those links, let's go to get response here. Get response. Because you go, Greg, Builderall has Mailing Boss, and it's free. You're right. It is, and it does, and it is free, and it's great. It's all of that. But in this system, there is given to you for free 100 email auto response sequence, okay? Installed for you, set up for you, and done on autopilot, and it's been copywritten to convert, and it's been split tested for 2 years. So for the cost of a hamburger, $14, do you want to literally spend, like, if you're a copywriter, great, then ignore this. Maybe you can do better. But for me, you know, I go to get response, I go to my email, I click on my preload messages because this is where it's going to show up. And you can see right here, you get all these emails here absolutely for free. All you have to do is pay the pro upgrade, the cost of a hamburger for your GetResponder account, and this is done for you. Yes, can you take all these and install them into Mailing Boss? 100%. You're going to go through the work. I'm not going to do it for you. I don't think anyone else is going to do it for you. There's the tutorials for you, and you can do it yourself, and you're getting literally a couple $1,000 email auto-response sequence to help sell and promote this funnel for you and to make you commissions on autopilot. You're getting it for free. So if you want to go through that work and you want to save the money for a hamburger, all the power to you, no problem. Myself, I know there's going to be more people than not that go, for the cost of a hamburger, let's say $14, I get 100 emails. Let's do the math here. That's 14 cents. 14 cents for a properly copywritten email that converts, has my links built into it, and is going to get people to buy in. On that level, it's not worth 14 cents an email to me. That's cheap. That's a no-brainer. The next thing is most of the people are going to feel the same way. So if you don't have get response, no problem. You're just going to leave the money on the table, and you're not going to get the commissions for the people that sign up for get response. So you just got rid of an income stream. Does that make sense? So you pay $14 today to get started on that. You get a couple $1,000s worth of email sequence done, installed for you. You become an affiliate, and you have your own affiliate link and other people that are going to sign up with this so they can start to market. They're not getting rid of it. You're going to get an income stream off that. So it's not going to cost you that hamburger anymore. It's going to start paying for your meals, your dinners, your times out. It's going to be another income stream for you. So that, for me, is a no-brainer as well. It's a business decision. And that's what I did. This is all business. So I just noticed now that we have Tammy. Thank you for joining us, Tammy. How are you doing? Maybe she's not at her mic right now or getting that hooked up. You can chime in anytime, Tammy. So we've covered the click magic, the get response, and the system a bit here. What can we help with right now? Emily, I was going to hook up her entire viral free funnel right now, but I'm going to give you guys the link for that, and so you guys can see it online too. I'm going to share my screen, and you know what? Do I have all my links memorized? No. You know where I go? I just go here now for everything. Let's see. Let's refresh this. This link click was me. Let's refresh this and see how many people have gone here. This is the magic of marketing right there. So there's 2 more people that have clicked this link. I know that, and now you guys can see this. I'll show you something else that's cool. Click this, and it will show how many clicks you got every single day or through the week, and there's a chart and there's a graph, okay? So I can tell from here that someone from the United States used that link and clicked it. I even have their IP address. I can tell it's a unique click, so there's a new person. And so there's one from me that's from Canada. This is my IP. And then there's also someone else from Canada here, okay, that came in. I can tell that the person who is watching here from the States is on their Android phone, right? It's a mobile phone, gives you the Android system, and it shows what browser version. And here, Chrome and Windows 10, and we're kind of the same. So isn't that awesome? Let me show you something here, really cool. 229 on this. I haven't spent a dime. Hi DJ, how you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. We're just showing the magic of marketing and why this is so important. Let me tell you, who likes to throw money into thin air and not without it being attached to a boomerang? No, seriously. Please, put your hand up. If you do, I'll be standing in that direction, okay? I'll be first. I'll be first in line to stand where you're chucking money in that direction. And let me tell you, Facebook is like that. And I'm going to show you how you can now get that boomerang attached to your money. It's super important. Without having click magic, that is exactly what you're doing. You're burning your money. You're throwing it into thin air. You're throwing stuff at the wall, wondering if it's sticking, okay? Unless you only limit yourself to one campaign and you wait after a week or a month, did I make money? Did I? Did anybody even visit my page? What is it converting? Let me show you what Click Magic does. I can run a dozen campaigns simultaneously, drive $100 to every one of them, and within days, I can find out which ones are my dead leads, like my, like dead traffic, and which ones are my winners. And what am I going to do? I'm going to kill the dead ones. Like, why would I throw money into a hole, into a vacuum? It doesn't make sense. And I would take that money and I would double down on the ones that are performing. Does that make sense? Right? So you can't do that without having a tracking system. All right? This does that for you, and it's one of the cheapest out there. Okay, so right here, I can tell the conversion rate, even with me having the site down. I had the site down for about 48 hours or more. It still was converting, and I'm almost 50%. This has usually been about over 50% conversion. This is the beginning of the funnel. Here, take a look at this. I'll click this, and you can see how it's been going. You can see where I had it disconnected for a while in here, and I just connected it and stuff like that, and I've been promoting it. You can see when I've been promoting it and when I haven't. So you can see all these statistics. So you can tell when your campaigns, because I know what I was doing on the 7th, I know what I've been doing on the 14th, I know what I've been doing here on the 4th, and I know what I'm doing here today. So I'm not promoting it heavy right now because it's changing on the 14th. That's fine. I'm still going to be making money today and tomorrow and on the 14th. So you can see here that there's people that are coming here. You know, I got people from the UK, from Greece, it shows you everything. It shows you where your traffic's coming from. That's also important. What countries are your better buyers, right? Who's coming in? India? Are they going to buy? Maybe. It shows you where, look at this, it shows you where I'm getting the leads at times as well, where they're coming from. It shows you what devices. So if you're running a campaign, where are most of the people coming from and what experience are they having? You can see I'm running about 50% on this campaign. There's a lot of days on here. About 50% are mobile, right? 50% are mobile. I have a lot of people that are on Windows. This tells you, this is analytics. You have what Frank Kern, all those guys have at their fingertips and how they make money. You want to know how? It's analytics. They don't throw money in a hole, and they expect you to, because you don't know this stuff. And because you don't know it, you're going to try what they tell you. Buy this, buy that, try this solo. You know what I'll do? If I want to run traffic with a solo ad, let me show you this. I'm going to close this right now. Very awesome. So I can run this traffic, and I can run as many campaigns as I want, and I can see which ones are converting, right? I can see which ones are converting and keep them. So let me change this here, and I'll show you something. If you want to run a solo ad, you can run 3 solo ad guys. And all you do is you would make that link, and you would call it solo ad 1, right? But you don't want to put that, you don't want to put the name of it. So what I would change is I would put so1. That means nothing to the person clicking the link. They want to buy your product. So I know what this solo ad vendor is doing for me, okay? Really important. So I'm going to close that. And that is how you keep track of your traffic, how you scale your campaigns, and how you can make a lot more money online. Super important. Super, super important. So does that make sense? Is that kind of exciting to see that? That you can have that kind of power and control over everything that you do online? Yeah, that is awesome. So, Mish, am I saying your name right? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. You just joined us? Here, let me unmute you. I don't think you have a mic connected or something there. I can't unmute you. Maybe you can unmute yourself there. There.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
Good, good. Thanks for joining us. And how do you say your name? So
It's Michelle.
Michelle? Okay, that's just short. Okay, cool. Didn't want to assume. Awesome. Thanks, Michelle, for joining us. And Nader and DJ. So any questions here that I can go into right now? Or if I can start helping hook someone up, like Michael there was, before the meeting we were on, he was talking about it and wants to get going with this as well. So
I'll get my video back up.
Get your video back up.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you see me?
I can see you right now, but I can't see your screen.
Okay. before I was showing on the screen with everybody. Now I'm not. I just don't see my own picture on there. So I didn't know if I was showing to the group or not.
Okay. So the brunt of this is helping people hook up their biofree funnel system or their marketing, or get the pieces that they've got working and how to promote them. Because you can't promote what's not working, and when you have it working, how do you promote? I want to help here with those two things. So DJ's nodding, so I'm resonating a chord. So either you got it completely handled, you're agreeing, going, yes guys, good, or maybe there's something I can help you with in either of those departments here too, DJ. You can chime in and I can help you as well. You have to unmute yourself.
That might help, eh? Yeah, it's oftentimes the things that everybody tells us that nobody shows us how without spending buku dollars. And here is a very different. You know, it all begins with branding yourself and then extending from there, because you can't get to know anybody until they know you a little bit. The know, like, trust factors and all that stuff when it falls into place. So, yeah, it's golden.
Exactly. And so the stuff that I'm sharing with you, like, honestly, Frank Kern personally, okay, went through some of his stuff and whatnot, but I refuse to pay 15 grand or $400 a month just to get a look. I mean, that's what he said. I will show you some of my funnel systems. Seriously? I get to look at it and you tease me, so then I have to pay $1,000 a month for the privilege to watch a recording each week, or maybe go in and I don't get to interact? Really? So, and be able to interact, I got to pay $15,000 or $25,000 a year to do that a couple times. I mean, honestly, they've got teams working for them. So they got to the point that they're making enough money that they're hiring VAs that are good at what they do. And that's going to be the agenda. I mean, I just tell you guys right now, you guys are starting ground entry level. For the most part, you don't have systems, you don't have things online, or you just got started, you're wondering what's happening. The whole goal of this is to learn to what a marketer is you're going to learn to put systems in place. It's all systems. And some of those systems are the right people, core people. So first, you're going to be the one that wears a few hats. You're going to make some money. You're going to learn how it all works, because if you don't know how the wheels work, how can you hand off a cog to someone else to be an expert at it if you don't even get it yourself? You can't. So you're going to learn to do what ads are, what ad copy is. You're going to learn about tracking, what I just showed you. You're going to learn about email retention and lead capture. And you're going to know how to put funnels and sales pages online. And then turn on the traffic, okay? And then what that's going to do is you're going to be able to help companies, corporations, people like that. And you're going to be making money with your own stuff. And you're going to be helping other companies that don't have a clue and they don't have time and they want to pay you. But they're not going to pay you until you have your own stuff handled. And so I set up this viral free funnel system so people can earn while they learn instantly. And that's huge, because most people spend time, I mean, you can spend time with Frank Kern, Dean Holland, Colin Sprake. There's a lot of guys that I spent money with. These are $1 million earners. And I spent months figuring stuff out. And one guy, I'd say, Dean Holland, he used WordPress and stuff like that. And he would right away, you spend a couple grand, it costs $2,000, and you're learning WordPress. It's an antiquated system compared to what we've got right now. And he said, build a blog. Here's how you do a blog. Here's your first post. Get your 7 days written up. Email your friends. Share what you're doing. But you guys aren't paying $2,000. I'm giving you a system that you can get people started for a price of a Happy Meal, $14. You're getting 100 emails, not having to write your own first 7. But I really want to include what DJ said is branding yourself, writing your first 7. If you don't get in front of the camera to be the brand, write who you are out and email your friends, family, and people that you have as connections and say on day 1, hey, I turned a new leaf in my page today of what I'm doing in my life, and I want to share. I'm super excited. Then the next day, this is what my plans are. This is what I'm doing. Just short and sweet. and keep them baited so that I'm going to, and tell them on day one, I'm going to write 7 days here. This is a challenge to me. And I'm going to share a bit about my life and my journey and get people interested in what you're doing. And then you can keep that copy and put it in your email autoresponder for new people that sign up, because then they get to know you. Does that make sense? You do the work once and you can use it many times. Okay. So, and a lot of those, sorry, go ahead.
I said it makes sense. You asked did it make sense. I said it makes sense.
I paid $2,000 for that. I can show you the receipt. Okay, seriously. And when I go in the training, the live groups, like what I'm doing here, I'll grab some of those out. If you don't have the ideas of what to put for a 7-day sequence, I don't have my pegboard here. It's at my old office. But I could literally grab that and I can say, this cost me part of $2,000, and I could show you the 7 days. And it makes sense. It's just strategy. But bait people, you know. Don't complete. Curiosity that they're curious in your life. And then if you're going, well, how do I put it in an autoresponder? I'll tell you, it's this simple. You can go into Builderall. Tammy, I hope we're covering some things that you like. It's really good to see you. I'm so happy when I get to see people. I'm a people person. I like people. So I'm happy that everyone's here. I just like seeing the color and people's eyes and stuff like that on here. So it's great. And I think everyone does. Everyone does. So it's really good. It also helps brand you too when people see this. So you go into your Builderall back office, and there's Quick Start, right? There's Quick Start there. And there's tutorials and training here. So even if they don't have the Builderall business, they can come in here, and there's tutorials, and click on that. And boom, everybody here can go, here's your drag and drop site builder, and here's what I'm talking about, the Mailing Boss autoresponder, how to put your emails in here, right? If you don't, this will help you put your welcome and hello sequence, who you are, and you can put it in here, your general overview, your dashboard, your workflow, all these things. How to avoid spam filters when sending your emails. Super important, guys. You don't want to be putting free and cash and money in there. I can show you a few tricks to that. There are a few tricks. How to connect an external domain to Mailing Boss. That's important. If you buy it through Builderall, it's already done for you. If you have your own domain, then watch this, okay? Yeah, there's tracking that's built in. You don't have to do anything for that. And automation. This is what we're talking about here, the automation right here. So once you hook it up and you get it going, yeah, that's really kind of strobing. It's kind of interesting, catches your attention a lot. Right here, that'll tell you how to automate your sequence. And so when someone goes in a list or they click a link through Click Magic, hint, hint, click my link, and they go into a page, then you can enter them right into an automated sequence of who you are, and then they can go into other emails, okay? And then how to review everything. It's all right here. So again, where that is, click on Builderall, and you don't even have to go to the business tools. It's right here under tutorials and training, okay? And then there's more training for all of you that are Builderall business owners that, you know, super smart, made the right decision and choice, and decided to go with the business in a box solution, and you can make money with this as well as use it for a tool to make money, is they have training here too. They have a quick start. And in this quick start, in the Builderall Boss section, Builderall Business, I call it Builderall Boss because that's what we are, business on steroids here at the Boss team. They have videos where you can start. You can watch Eric Salgado here. And what this is it right away helps you connect your domain, step 1. Step 2, start sharing and promoting to make money. So this is right away the affiliate side of this platform for training. And it shows you all this stuff. It gives you the 4 videos. You can download them. You can use them. It shows you to do your content and insert your link and upload your video. So if you haven't gone through any of this stuff yet, you know, hook up the viral free funnel, get it going, okay? There's training in the viral free funnel. There's training inside of this funnel here to show you how to share your link, okay? But the link that you share, now when you're on our team with Builderall, will not just be a raw link, it will be a link to an entire website sales system, this one here, and you will own it. So it's part of your online marketing real estate. Get that handled. And then once that's on in marketing, when you're bored and you've marketed all that you know how to do and you want to take a break, level up on your learning. Come in here and watch some of these things. It's amazing. Another thing that you have access to in the Quick Start is your daily tasks, 30-day business builder. It gives you stuff to put on Instagram. It gives you stuff to put on Facebook. It's all right here, everything. You have training right here. This training is directly done for you to help you market on social, okay? And free ad strategies, just like I gave you some free ad strategies. So watch those as you have time. You have 15 minutes here. Some of them are only 5 minutes. Some of them are 15 minutes. It's really short and really easy, okay? And Tammy said, yes, will there be a replay? Yes, there's going to be a replay. So I'm recording this. And so, yeah, it's great. I'm going to put it up on the group for people to watch as well. So if you're wondering, of course, there's going to be a link in the bottom, because how else am I going to be able to help you guys? So I'm going to have a link in there in the group for people to sign up. And because we're not always going to be sharing the lives just like this inside the group. So we're going to have our own private group right now, which who here is signed up with me or James directly?
I am.
Cool. All right. So, yes, Tammy, you are too?
I am on parts of it. I'm not on Builderall. I thought I was, but I'm not. But on the other systems, I am.
Okay. Awesome. So I can still hook up your funnel. I'll host it for you. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'll be doing, and help you get going on that. But there's some things on that'll be just on the Builderall thing, because as we go, it'll go beyond just the VFF as well. And that's just training on our downline, where I'm sure if you have a different upline than me on Builderall, they will or should be helping you train in certain areas with Builderall, right? So in a sense, most people would never even bother helping anybody that is not in their direct downline with Builderall. They say, sorry, forget it, I don't have time. But I love people, and I love helping people. And so I think there's enough here to help everyone. And so while I still have the capacity to help others like yourself with the Viral Free Funnel, I'll host it for you, and you can hook that up and you can make money. So you will have the site, just you won't have it hosted on there, so you can make money with that, and I'll help you with that. So there's a group for you on there. So I'm going to show that to you right now. I'm going to go on there. So there's two groups. There's two groups, and let's go there. There's two groups. All right. So this is my personal page. You can connect with me on here. And what I want is I'm going to make a Facebook chat bubble group, okay? And I want all of us to be on there. And to give you an idea, right here, this is some of my boss ambassadors right here. You can see that link right here. All right, these guys are awesome. They're crushing it in here. So we have a private chat group right here on Facebook, so all of us can meet. We all know when to meet and all get connected. I learned a valuable lesson just recently, that if you don't own and control the system, you're not in control of much, right? So that's why we have Builderall, and that's why I just showed you ClickMagick and an autoresponder. You want to control the list, you want to control the connection. Right now, Messenger is really good for getting instant connections. I need to get a hold of you guys. I can do it within 5 minutes to an hour by sending you a Facebook message, right? But it's very difficult to do that and search through, like I got like thousands of people, and to find it, because it isn't, it's just hard to track everyone down as it grows. But what we want to do is, I also have a Facebook Messenger bot. But Facebook decided to just put my page on a hold. Well, guess what that did to my Messenger bot? It's now defunct. DJ's laugh. I'm going, you know, I'm sick and tired of Facebook yarding things around for no reason. They give no explanation. They just turn it off. There's no warning. And you got to like deal with that. Like, I'm so done with that stuff. So I'm going to hook up a few other pages just for the bots. But they can shut down the bots, but I'm going to have two messengers. I'm going to have two ways to get a hold of you guys, and I want you to sign up on that. So everyone that's in here, message me. Everyone knows how to message me. Everyone that's here that messaged me and is on the replay, I am going to connect into a group. And what I want you to do in that group, I want you to say whether you're with me and hooked up and you want to learn more. There's 3 groups. Nate? Yeah, if you want to say something, you can. If not, I should mute you. Okay, maybe he's just... There we go. I'll mute the noise there. And then there's three groups. One, you guys want to market, you're interested, you want to learn more, you heard something and you want some more training, you want to connect, okay? That's great. That's the incubator group, okay? We're going through incubation and learning how to become a marketer and come out rocking it, okay? So let me know, hey, I don't have systems, I want to know more, I want to get involved in the systems. Message me and say that. I'm in the first group. The second group is the one who's gone through the viral free funnel and has hooked up and is at least with the free version right now with EEC with my links. Okay? That's number 2. That's the second group. Or you signed up with Pro and you've gotten the links for Get Response and Click Magic off me. You got to do that before you go Pro. So that's the second group, okay? The second group. Second group has EEC. They have something of mine. They're committed. They're learning. I'm going to train you, okay? And that second group will also include people like Tammy that have a different Builderall sponsor, but have found out this is awesome and they're going to get value and I'm going to help you market and get you set up, okay? So that's the second group. The third group is the one that has Builderall. Okay, say I am one of your direct sponsors or James's direct sponsors. I'm sponsored directly by James. Or if you signed up with me and one of your guys have signed up with you, you're on the boss team, okay? So you're on the Builderall boss team. And if you're in any of our downlines, because it goes down a few different connections through sponsors, I'm committed to helping you guys succeed, and helping you succeed means helping you and your sign-ups succeed as well. Okay? Does that make sense? Is that fair? 3 groups. 1, you're interested in getting committed. What is it? You want more and more training, you want to connect with me. That's group number 1. Just put 1. I'm a 1. The second group, I'm group 2, I'm in the EEC, or I'm group 2. Connect me up into your group. 3, I have Builderall and I'm in your boss team, sponsored directly by you and James. Okay? So that's it. Very simple. And I'm going to get this connected and we are going to have a proper professional network means of communication. Okay? Does that make sense?
That's great.
Yeah, because to me, this isn't a game. I'm spending time here because I know there are serious marketers here. There's people who can be watching this as well afterwards that want to be serious, but they don't take it serious. And so the ones that are serious are going to connect. And when I mention stuff on there and I connect with you guys, I'm seriously giving you value and I want you to succeed. So I'm going to give you tools to do that. And I'm there and I'm availing myself for you guys as well. So I don't just want to promote and give all the stuff out there free in the groups and things like that. There'll be stuff I'll be doing, but I want to help people personally and pointed and help them where they're at. And that's where this connection is so that when it's time for, say, the Builderall group, guys, come here. There's a new update or something like that in Builderall. This is crucial. Come here. We're doing a live in a couple hours. We're doing one tomorrow. Let's all meet. For the viral free funnel, the EEC, for the people there, hey, here's something, here's a revision, here's how to hook this up, here's how to market this, here's a change. You get that message right away. And people that are interested, I know exactly where they're at, and I'll find that out too. Okay? So that means we can all connect and not get disconnected because of Facebook and stuff like that. For those that are really serious, too, which all you here are, because you still are, you're online, you've come out of comfort zones and all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate that. If Facebook were to die tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing for all those that get connected into those groups with everybody. I'm going to share means of communication with you and your teams and me, the lifeline to stay communicated just like or better than Facebook Messenger in case Facebook bans your groups, shuts your pages down, and you lose all of your connection or network. So you don't lose your connection network. Okay? So I'm not going to get into that on this replay, but it is every bit as effective and more statistically and through analytics than even Facebook Messenger, and you can connect through that. So just right now, this is on Facebook, so we're just going to work with that. And my job is to get you guys connected in groups 1, 2, or 3. All right? So I'll also connect a video down below in the post where I leave this. So if you forget this, that video is just a like 2-3 minute segment explaining the 3 groups and how to get connected with me. All right? And that's all there is. Perfect. So any other questions? What can I grab? How can I help you guys? Stuff like that.
I just want to thank you. This has been amazing, and you are awesome. I'm so grateful to have found the way that you teach and the way that you want to help people. So I'm just honored to be part of this group, and I look forward to really rocking this with you guys.
Cool. Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
Hey, Greg, I got a little question. I know I came in really late, so we probably covered this, but the demonstration that you used when you pulled up your screen and went to the site, do you think it would be a good idea for us to basically piggyback that idea and walk people through while we're having a one-on-one on a Zoom maybe with a person we've connected with, and while we're in real time have them hit the site so that you can kind of promote getting involved at the same time. You can possibly not only have a connection, but you can make it real and permanent because you can make them a client and or business partner at the same time, correct?
Absolutely. I tell you, like, I'll even speak from experience. There's a time like I wanted to stay away from technology because I made quite a few million off of brick and mortar businesses, building corporations in, I'd say, the physical world of work and service industries. And so to me, online was a waste of money. I thought it was kind of a scam and a sham. And I go, I can't learn code. At that time, I actually, a couple times I tried to learn HTML. Like literally, I so badly wanted to make my own website for my business. I go, but I couldn't sacrifice a year from my ongoing business to learn HTML code, another language. And I tried a few times and I played with it. So I dropped it. When I got online and I heard that there was a simple drag and drop system that someone as dumb as stick like me online could put a website up, I was all over that. I go, that's my dream come true. And I don't care if they even if it's a scam, for the chance at that dream that they get my Visa card number, because that's how raw I was online. I never bought anything online except for eBay or Amazon. And I go, well, I'll deal with my Visa company just for the chance this is real. And I bought Builderall. And I've never looked back. I'm able to build websites, market. I'm connecting with wonderful people like you. Someone that has zero DOS or HTML background or WordPress, messing around with that. I even mess around with that. That's not that easy. This was a dream. It's a dream. And so instead of wasting a year learning code, I've learned this last year how to market, grow an agency, connect with thousands of people, and make thousands of dollars. So I've been making money while I've been learning and on my journey. And so what I've done in that sense of time is I realize people, DJ, that you will connect with, they might even be intimidated by the website. There's this pop-up or there's this email. Really? I'm scared. What are they going to do with my email? Is it going to be like, are they going to steal my identity? Or like, there's people like that. There's people like me. I really didn't want to do it. But I tell you, the desire was stronger than the fear, and I took that chance. And so when you connect with somebody, you've just made a relationship. And that's important because those connections can stay with you for life. So as things change online, and they will, people, they will. The VFF is changing on the 14th, and it's going to have better commission. So it's going to need a little bit of revamping over the next couple of weeks. So that's going to change for the better. There's other things that will come and go online. The people that you know, like, and trust that are out to help you, stick with them and be that lifeline for other people. So DJ, that's the biggest thing, is being real and making those connections and doing as much as you can. Doing it through video as well, like this, where you have a room of people, that's great. That's a way to leverage it and help a lot of people. So you have Zoom, that's great. Start with one-on-ones where it's important, it's pertinent. Then, you know, maybe have a bit of a broader net to help and support a few more people that are interested in a broader group sense, and give that to them, right? And you start to brand yourself, and you become that person that they can trust, that when something comes down, like if something hits me and blindsides me, like Facebook just did recently, I'm telling you guys ahead of time, like, it can be a problem. What if Facebook does shut down? What are you guys going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm already putting those systems in place. I have them, and I'm going to start putting them into practice here in the next couple of weeks and a couple months. And those people that join in, they're going to start to do that as well. And so it's irrelevant at that point. One channel will disappear, but then the millions of people, the billions that are on Facebook, they're all going to go to other channels, but I didn't lose my communication with my best core team. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's important. It's really important. You don't have someone else control your list and your leads. That's why you have your own website. That's why you have your own tracking system. And then you need your own means of communication through there. And phone calls is kind of hard, even though it's perfect to have a phone call. And I do that with a lot of people. But this is so much nicer, and I can show the computer. But if the internet went dead on Facebook, what do we have to communicate with each other? Right?
And if you don't mind, I'm just going to interject. Another reason why I want to employ that is I'm going to call it immersion by subversion. Because if you get somebody in a one-on-one in a room atmosphere just like this, they're usually, you know, what is it? 98.5% of people are afraid to do a video. And what they don't realize is on one-on-ones, they're already conquering that fear subconsciously, because they don't even realize that they're on a video. They're on a phone call. Just happens to have a picture. So they're conquering that fear and getting comfortable with the water cooler again. And then you open it up to 4 or what have before you have the video game being cool.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
There's so many psychological boundaries.
Yeah. That's exactly it. You know, convincing people of the stuff that everybody says it and everybody shows it, but nobody shows you how. Instead, they want to get you in their room, so to speak, so that they can start, as you mentioned earlier, Greg, start selling you high-ticket items and keep you in their circle, as opposed to allowing you to grow. And what I love about this is you're allowing us to grow. And, you know, that's what leaders do, right? They build leaders because they're not afraid to give up their spot, because there's higher places to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Some of the smartest people have said the best way to get what you want is to help others get what they want first.
Yeah.
And you guys are leaders in your own right for taking initiative. There's so many people, like I showed you on there, just even free and organic, 400 people gone through the VFF. For people, they all did because they had an infatuation with the concept to make money online. Only so many people actually connected with that desire with action, and they did it and took initiative. And so you guys are taking initiative, and you know, that's great. And so I want to see you guys succeed. This system also that you have, and that I'm giving you, and what I'm using, it's great. It's a great feeling to be able to help people, and when they succeed, it helps you too. It's a great camaraderie and a symbiotic relationship, which I love about this program, especially with Builderall, that they've had that foresight to build that in. You know, and so people aren't just dollars. They aren't just whatever, because I can't tell you how many people that I've connected with that have had great partnerships, great collaborative other ventures together. It's amazing. And, you know, there's always things that happen and come up. And as you get to know people, they say, hey, Greg, did you hear about this? No, I didn't. Tell me about it. Yeah, it's this to get in, but man, this is working really good. And I go, really? And I can trust them because I know what they do. I know how they market. We've marketed together. We've talked. And I know he's showing me his real bank account. I know he's showing me exactly what he did. And when you start to build a network of people who actually care, that makes a difference. Then you can actually go around, you can figure stuff out, and it's not smoke and mirrors. And that makes a big difference of confidence online. And when you have a network of people that are real, they're not just, example, $2,000 to get my program, and then if you want to get in a meeting to see me a little more one-on-one, there's $5,000 as the next program, and they didn't show much of anything. So, you know, I don't like that stuff. You know, it's really difficult, and a lot of people have to go through that, unfortunately. But, you know, I want to turn things on its head, and I really believe Builderall with the system is going to turn it on its head. So as I start gaining momentum, the more momentum that the boss team gets, Business on Steroids and the team and all of us, the more I'm going to invert that system of people saying, you're going to have to pay for me to pull the curtains back. I'm going to be pulling the curtains back. And this is how it works and why it works up front. Save your 12 grand and make some money. Spend that on ads, spend that on learning, spend that on putting the money in your bank, quit your job and go full time instead of paying someone else to sit at a beach. So take that 12 grand, let's get together like in a room like this. Let me tell you what they're doing so you can do it. I'll show you. Here's the tools. And the mindset is you have to get over some of your fears and inhibitions. Just like Caroline in the beginning said that she did. You know, she's on here right now. There's a lot of you. You're on here right now. And that's the biggest thing. So you don't need to pay me to share the encouragement. You don't need to pay me to share what works. You know, just take some action, and there's only some tools that work. And I told some people, I said, like one guy was saying the other day, he goes, I sent him the VFF, and he's saying there, man, you know, is there investment? Is there any investment? And I'm like, I talked to him like 12 times, and I said, look, you're asking the same questions of the course I put together for you. If you don't have the initiative to even click the button, to even watch the first video, I said, you're wasting my time and yours. Go watch cat videos, man, because it's not for you. And I don't have time for that because you're taking time from people that want to do something with their life and they're just waiting for the opportunity. I said, I can't afford to rob them of my time. I want to teach. Before I go, I want to leave a legacy. I want people and lives to change. I want families. I want marriages. I want other things to change. I don't have time for someone that is not going to change one thing of their life. And I said that. I said, I'm sorry. But I said, I'm still here if you decide to take that ticket. You got the link. Let me know when you're through. And then the guy say, sorry, man. Yeah, I get it. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm signed up. And another guy didn't. So 1 out of 2 got the idea and says, I need to take that next step. And so, you know, it's great. You just have to work with people wherever they're at, but you have to value your time and what you have to offer. Caroline, you have something to offer. Michael, you have something to offer. Nader, you do too. Tammy, massive encourager. I love your encouraging words and stuff like that. You're way out there. It's awesome. You know, that helps people like me when I'm out there. Sometimes I'm out there and people are taking this in and I hear months later, I've been watching your stuff. I love what you do. And I go, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that for months. Like, is anyone appreciating it? And then there's people like Tammy that just goes, man, she is a great piece in the puzzle of this collage of people in the world that make it colorful and unique. And that helps. That helps going, yeah, I'm hitting a note, I'm resonating, it's helping people. And DJ too, you, every single one. Nate, you have something to offer. James has something to offer. Mark, Kathy, all of you. You all have something to offer right now where you're at today. There's so much, in fact, that if you didn't take notes, you're going to have a couple things you're going to offer today. Go to your lives and share something. Share something encouraging. Just even do a rant that you're pumped and share something. Write out that email that I said, one of 7 emails to let your family, friends, and your favorite peeps know what you're involved in so you've got that commitment. That's a simple thing that not only commits you to something greater tomorrow, it also, you've taken action, you're going to feel amazing after you've done it, and you're going to go, I did that. And it gives you the confidence for the next thing. It also shares with other people and increases your field of influence for what you're making way for in your life for more income to come in. If you don't sow out, how can you reap a harvest? Let me share that with you. If you don't sow, you will never reap anything. You have to sow into your field of influence, and all of you have it. And it's not my influence, it's yours. So I got to share that with you. So take that today. If you're reaping leanly, it's because you're sowing sparingly. Okay, right? If you have all the information in the world to have free, if you figured out Tesla's coil and you even had it in your basement and it's working and you've been running your house with free energy for the last decade, and you go, I can be a trillionaire. I agree. What island do you want to buy? I mean, which country do you want to buy? But you never will buy a thing or even get a Big Mac unless you share it with someone. You can't keep it locked up. You have to have an outlet, and you have to distribute it somewhere. So here's mindset, fellas and ladies and gals and wonderful people, is you all have a network. You're all on Facebook right now, guaranteed. I don't know if you've got YouTube. If you don't, hook it up. Seriously, hook it up and learn that. It's easy to do. And then other things, your email list, your family, your friends, share, whatever it takes. And then put a target, I want to have a distribution network, because you may have no friends on Instagram now or no friends on YouTube right now, but the world will make a way for you if you start going forward. Does that make sense? And once you have a distribution network, which YouTube is, Facebook is a distribution network, there's hordes of people looking for quality people that will take time, just like DJ is willing to do, and I'm sure all of you are, or you wouldn't be on here right now with me. You could do this for other people and transform people's lives that will trust you, and you will help them out, and it will help you out, and you will get your future. Hook those up, because you go, well, I don't have 500 friends. I don't have 1,000. I'll tell you a secret. You know how many friends I had when I started marketing? Take a guess. Someone just take a guess. How many do you think I had?
8.
Anybody else?
25.
I'll take one more guess.
Are you talking core friends? Are you talking like core friends, or are you talking reach?
Reach in marketing. Yes, I know thousands of people. Personally, I know thousands of people in many different things, social groups and business. As a business owner for over 20 years, I know many people.
I'm going to say 1,000.
But in marketing,
200.
2.
Michael will be the closest if he's the one to win the bell. But you lose on Price is Right because you went over. Okay? I had 0. I did 0. I said, if this is going to work, I'm sometimes extreme at things. I'm all the way. I'm in all the way or I'm not. And I said, I knew one day I'm going to share and I'm going to market with people. And I knew there'd be people that maybe started with 2 friends, Michael. Maybe with 8, DJ. Maybe 20, Tammy. Maybe that's all they had. Well, Michael, 2 friends is 200% more than what I had. Tammy, 2,000% higher than what I had when I started. I knew nobody.
Correct me,
Zero.
Greg. Let me interject one thing here. The power of numbers, when you're talking about quality people and or I guess what I'll call star friends, you only need, and this is why I do what I do. I'm a slow groomer. I do what you do on a different level. I'm not profiting yet, but I'm formulating friendships that I don't want for 90 days. I want forever. And I want like-minded people to be with me. So if I get 20 people, I'll be a 7-figure earner. Easy. Piece of cake. Because they're all going to do what I'm doing. And yeah, multiple streams and the whole 9 yards. But 20 like-minded people doing the same thing, guarantee it.
No,
So
it's good.
don't get discouraged, people, by numbers. Oh, I got a list of 50,000. They haven't contacted 48,000 of them in the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Correct?
Absolutely. Yeah. Kathy's type it in there. Yes, right. And Tammy is saying to that, she says, I'm with you. I build relationships. Now it's time to build systems. That's what Tammy said. Absolutely. And then
The world's a water cooler, man. The world's a water cooler. Just start conversation because everybody stops at the water cooler. You've got better stuff than you think, and everybody's uncomfortable going on film, me included. I don't like video. I hate it. I'd rather be at the water cooler. But when I look at my computer and put a picture of a water cooler behind it, I'm at the water cooler. So I kick it. If you either like me and you'll be back because the water's here, or you don't because you found water elsewhere. Cool.
did you see what Mark said to that, DJ?
No. I'm doing it now, yeah.
You're doing it now. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's
either
just
rude or obnoxious or happy and friendly. One of the four, I guess.
Exactly. And it's something that's coming out of our comfort zones. I tell you, becoming, when I was first in business, I remember when I was a kid making minimum wage. Man, I don't even want to say what that is now. I don't want to date myself, but it was terrible. And I didn't stay minimum wage for long. Then I got another job that was paying triple minimum wage. It was one of the highest paying jobs in town. I was the youngest person to ever work there. I think the youngest to ever work at this one drywall company. It was making almost union wages, but was private, was 21 years old. I started at 16. And they said they actually held back my raise and my advance double the time because they didn't think I'd make it. And then they stuck me with a guy that made people quit. And then I was about to quit after day 3. My feet were bleeding. He was ramming me into doors and stuff accidentally. And I was beaten to a pulp. And then one guy, a friend of mine that told me about the job, he said, man, you're still working with that guy? He's such a, I won't even say the name. He goes, how are you holding up? He makes people quit. And I said, what? He goes, yeah. And I started telling him stuff. I said, man, my shoulder bone is almost broken because we'd be packing boards. And I'm working and I'm dead dog tired. And we're going into a house with literally 250 pounds of rock. And as he's walking the door, he just lifted his shoulder a little bit. And I wouldn't notice when he'd walk. And the top of the boards would hit the header of the door. And we're walking full tilt. And he would cut and smash into my shoulder. He'd do that a couple dozen times a day, and we'd haul 40 ton of rock. Do the math, how many trips, and how many times that your shoulder can take this stuff. I had boots. Anyways, my feet were bleeding in my boots, and all of a sudden, this guy told me this, and now I realize he had a grudge because he had it rough when he was a greenhorn. And he was taking it out on everyone. He was taking his chip on his shoulder on everyone. What a mean bully. And so I just said, that's it, forget it. And I just buckled up some more. And at the end of the day, I had his job. Within a month and a half, I had his job, I was driving the truck, and I was swamping with other people, and I was helping people get the jobs and keep it, because it was hardcore. I mean, most people didn't have the stamina for it. And so, and instead of giving me the raise in 2 weeks, they waited over a month, because they didn't know if I was going to make it, even physically. But I was the buffest, strongest 16-year-old in that town, I tell you. It was crazy. But anyways, you can do it if you set your mind to it, and it's so important. It's so important. And with people and friendships, Mark, I agree. I would say you have to also be efficient with where you put your time, because some also don't work. Like there's friendships, and there's also work friendships and relationships. And I'll just to be honest, like in this stage in my life, I have a goal. This next year, I want to break 6 figures as soon as I can. Okay, just in Builderall. I'll do it with other program stuff together, but I won't do that in Builderall, because that is the most passive, reoccurring income there is, that's based on hosting, that's not ever going to change online. So it's like a utility company. It's like owning the electric company. It's pretty awesome. So that's my goal. And so right now, even though I have family and friends, which is important, I have special time set out for family and friends, and I love them dearly. But I won't spend 90% of my time with my family and friends, leaving the time for work to achieve my dreams for freedom, have only 10%. I've turned that for right now, where I've got 10%, which I want to spend quality time with my family and friends, and 90% crushing it online. So can we afford certain relationships? Yes and no. We can't afford to waste too much of our time depending on how fast we want to reach to our goal. That's each of you to figure out. Okay? So, because there's people in relationships that will suck you dry too. And they're great people, but you go, you know what? Once I've hit my if 5-figure mark is your mark, great. If 6-figure mark is your mark, great. Just say, hey, you know what? When I've reached my goal, Bob, Susie, Jean, whatever that is, let's go out for coffee and we'll hang out and we'll go catch movies and we'll kick it back. No problem. But right now, I'm moving. I don't have the time to just kick it back with you every day or for hours on end. I just don't have that time right now at this stage of my life. Unless you're going forward with me, great. But if not, I can't be slowed down right now. But I'll get back with you when I'm done and I've arrived. Right? So you got to be careful of that too. So be smart, not only with your systems, but be smart with your relationships and the times that you develop with people and where they're at too, right? So, and then always leave an opening, because sometimes it's not always the right time. I'll tell you, I was stuck in my business and it wasn't the right time because I was on the hamster wheel, even though I was making a ton of money and I could take off when I wanted. It was a machine that sign on the door said, I'm open 6 days a week. And if I'm not there, it's not operating optimally. I need to be there. So, and if I didn't, it was paying me to have managers or foremen to be there. And so I didn't have the time to relearn everything. I was wiped. So now I just jumped in. I'm full bore into this. I wish I took my 15 or 20 grand and just spent on ads, my own time, instead of with other gurus. But Builderall wasn't in my field of influence at that time. I didn't know how to connect, and I didn't connect with the right people. I connected with the people that wanted the money first. So yeah, it's cool. Tammy said something very cool here. Why don't you share that, Tammy? Share what you put in there for everybody.
What I said was, as Henry Ford said, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So it's all about mindset. You just need to change your mindset. And then you also have to realize when your relationships are no longer serving you, that you may need to step away from that relationship, even if it's just for a while, until it gets back in alignment, or if it falls away. I mean, some people are in our life for a day, some people are in our life for a week or a season or forever. It just depends on what their purpose in our life, why they're here with us, And I also did that same thing. I went through lots and lots of training, and I've spent hundreds, well, probably not hundreds, but thousands and thousands of dollars on training. And I'm just now, okay, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to accomplish? And what's the best way for me to do that? And so here I am. And Builderall is an amazing company. And all of the people that I've met through Builderall, like you, Greg, it's been an amazing journey. And I'm so grateful that I've stuck through it, because when I joined, I really didn't have time for it. I mean, I was going to school, and I've had lots of things going on and family issues and stuff, but I'm so grateful that I've stuck it out, and I'm going to start reaping the rewards of that in the future.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Tammy. Fantastic.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody, if there's any last things you want to say as a certified partner and leader in the company of Builderall right here, I've got a certified partner meeting I've got to go to. So just to be encouraged, and again, learn the new things that are changing. And if I'm not learning, then I don't have the stuff to pass on to you guys. So that's starting in a couple of minutes. It's probably already started, so I got to jump into another meeting right now. And I'll be here, and I'll be looking for, let's see if anyone's done it yet. I know we've
Was
been
there anything that we had to finish setting up?
I need you guys to say if you're on here, which group you're in, the 1, 2, or 3. So message me here, okay, guys? So I can make the multi-group messenger link so we can connect here, and then we'll set up times that really work for everyone, and we can grow this group. And you can also add people from your groups, okay? So go on the messenger bubble, 1, 2, or 3, and that's what I'm going to start promoting right now. And once we are in the group, you also can start promoting that with the people that are just getting interested with one, and we'll have the meetings. You guys can show up to there, and that is if you're not great on the camera or want to articulate things, or you want me to share for the people that you bring, they're your people, and you're influence, but you can bring them into the meeting, and I'll help. And then you still have the authority and the influence, and you're their contact. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it'll be a big room. There'll be people on there. It'll be just for setting up for meetings and chat and helping people get in there. And all of you can type in and be leaders, because you're going to know what it's about.
Are we going to be invited to it, or are we going to just find it?
Message me and say, I'm part of group 1. I'm part of group 2. Tammy, you already indicated you're part of group 2. Michael and Nate and James and I think Mark, they're all in group 3. And
I don't know where I fall. I don't know where I'm at. I'll have to go look.
So
well, I only put 2 because I am part of Builderall, but I'm not directly under you, so that's why I put 2.
So you're going to be, so it works like this. If you are in my team directly with me and my partner James, then you're going to be in group 3, 2, and 1. You'll be part of all of them. If you haven't signed up with anything, and this is new to you, you're going to be in group 1. If you sign up with the first part of the funnel, you're going to be in group 2.
Got it.
2 and 1. Okay, so it's a progression. All right, and so each of those have their functions and how they're going to deliver value to people and meet people where they're at and help everyone grow. And you are going to use those systems to help people to grow as well. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Great. Okay. So just put in 1, 2, and 3, and I'll get that connected today, tomorrow, with everybody there as well. And I'll have the replay up with this, and I'm going to try, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to stretch myself, and hopefully Facebook will allow me to live stream this event to our group. And in the meantime, you got an email to write. You can go sign up through the system. You can take those links I put in the chat, and you can sign up with those other programs so we can get you connected. You can reach out and ask me at that point. I want the video, how to connect things. I can send you that. And you can also share on your group what you're excited about, your distribution network. You can share this thing that's happening. And when people say, hey, what's it about? Come join me. And then keep their name. And when you're attached to the group, you can add them into the messenger group. And the next live, they're going to get to know. We're going to help them right where they're at. Sound good?
So we can invite people into this group?
I believe so. I don't see that there's any restrictions. If you can't, what you can do is you can just get them to friend me. You can say, here's their name, friend them, add them. But I'm sure that anyone in the group can add anybody else as well. Okay?
Okay. Cool.
See, I'm still
Perfect.
learning. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Take care. As I always say,
Have fun.
continue to be awesome. You guys rock.
Thanks so much, Greg. Have a great day.
You too. Have a
you.
wonderful day. And feel free to ask me a question, drop me a line anytime. And I mean that. Okay, guys?
Thank you.
And we'll see you the next meeting. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.